Excuse me, I'm sneezing to start a stream. Alright, I kind of wanted to search for, out of the gates here, I just switched my, what do you call it? My battery tender on my motorcycle over to my hobby car that just sits over the winter. It's nothing fancy. It's an old, it's my very first car. It's my high school car, but I've kept it. And I just tinker on it, which is fun, but it just sits in the garage over the winter. But I wanted to see if this is safe. And I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Basically the same situation that exists by default in many of today's complex computer-controlled vehicles that have a wide range of onboard electronic devices, many of which consume electric power even when the vehicle is not running. So the short answer is yes, you can leave the battery tender connected to a battery even when it is being used to provide power to another appliance. However, this is definitely not a simple yes or no question. There are definitely some things to consider. Vehicle engine start battery. The advantage in this application is there is almost always another larger source of electrical power to charge the battery while the vehicle is running, so the offline engine start battery charger need not normally supply the full amount of charge stored for the battery. One common exception would be if the vehicle battery is drained because the lights were left on. Great. Cool. So I'm not going to blow up my garage, anyway, is the long and the short of that one. So that's all I wanted to look up. Alright. So what are we doing here? We are working on the drones some more, so we have two goals for this stream. And they are, number one, detect hits and do some kind of, fall animation or physics. To let the drones be shot down. And then number two, we want to be able to ring the bell target. Right. And ideally, that would involve also, letting them swing when they get hit, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, let's start with shooting the drones down. So this one's going to be, I think, actually semi-simple because I'm going to copy the same kind of logic that we use in the Acorns. So first of all, let's go to the drone scene itself. And let's give it a collision shape. Now, does it work if I put the collision shape inside this child scene? I think it has to be... This node has no collision shape. Considering adding as a child to define its shape. Right. So just for fun, let's say we add a child in here. I don't think this is going to work, right? But if we do a collision shape, oops, not an audio stream player. Collision shape. And we say it's a box. Now, I'm not planning on making this just a box. I think actually having it be something of a real outline of the drone would be useful. But there we have it. Is that going to work to then satisfy this guy's collision shape? No, it does not. So it has to be a direct child, and that's okay. So then we have a couple options. We can make this be the kinematic body, but I don't think that's what I want. So I'm going to save this. We have a couple options. One, for now, I think this is fine. But we may end up changing how this looks, because this isn't perfect, but it's fine. So that's a good point too. We may end up, yeah, you see what I'm saying, right? And I think that's very true. So let's go with it. So let's save this as drone mesh. We don't even need to do that. We don't even need to do that. Can we copy all of this stuff? Just come over here and get rid of this and just paste this? We can. Okay. And then let's close this out and let's rename this to just be drone. Right? And then we can actually get rid of this. We can get rid of this, and I'll talk about why in just a second. But let's just get rid of that. And then let's delete this scene. Okay? And then let's save this as drone. Okay? Alright. Excellent. And now we can actually add, so we can rename these. Call this arm. Cool. And then we can add a collision shape. And for starters, yeah, I mean, look, it's going to take us all of 30 seconds to make a correct collision shape for this guy, so we may as well. The fun part is, if you have the collision shape be actually a real match for the mesh, then you can, you know, do cool stuff like shoot between the arms of the drone if you get lucky and things like that. And I think that's worth doing, so. That should be fine. That'd probably be the right way to do it. Nice. Sweet, and we'll call that good. We won't bother with shooting off the propellers just yet, but we'll get there. So then, well, maybe we should. We can just do, well, I don't know if, here, this is an interesting way, I don't know if boxes are actually more efficient to calculate a collision for them or not, you know? Cool, great. Now, here's another question. Do we need to consider the collision masks here? So we only wanted to interact with the environment, really. And it should be considered part of the environment because you can shoot it. Sure, I think that's fair. Now, if we open our level, we're going to have a small problem. Well, hold on. These guys still have their... Oh, sure. Okay. So I think we want to switch these guys out. So let's go... I want to change what this is an instance of. How do I do that? I could just remove it. But what I think I might do to make my life easier is I might take the new one, the drone, and parent it. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. And this other drone, this one right here, we want to get rid of that one. Yeah, because we'll implement this guy properly later, so. Okay. we go. Alright. And drone 3. Cool. Now if we've done that right, then hopefully what we should end up with, if we go and run the game, is another Does that still say airfield tutorial? I want to change that. I should just say, because it's really just a level at this point. So we're going to look in menu, level menu, and just change this text to say cool. And then there we go. Alright, now we've broken it. Because we need to reassign these guys, and that's easy. So we go in here, we say center point, assign Battle Drone Center. And we've changed these defaults so it's 10 and 30. So 10, 30. Ooh. 10. Boop. And 30. Nice. And then everything should be working. Hopefully. So we should see, oh, they're little bitty. Yeah, there's those drones, and now they're flying correctly, but they don't have the bell below them, and that's perfectly fine. Because we're going to add that back in. But there they go. Now I want to make them shoot down. That's the goal next. Look, they look okay. They look like little drones. So that's cool. The shadows look right. That's pretty neat. We have one more shot. Doink. Oh, it turned around. Because it got far enough away from the center, and then it will recenter itself as it's going. And you know what? There's a small problem with that. Sorry, I was saying there's a small problem with the flight logic for the drones, which is they all come back to the exact same point. You can see. So their collisions are actually pretty often. So let's fix that with a really simple change to this script. So we have it go back to center. It looks at the middle. So it'll keep turning back towards the middle, but there'll be some randomness to the direction it goes back. We could do this 15 and 15 or something, but that should fix the flight of it a little bit. Let's just make sure we didn't introduce a bug with that or anything. So there they are. They're all flying over there. Oh man, that wasn't quite right. Did you see how he spun around like that? That may not be exactly what we want. So I think I know what's happening. I think they're getting out of range, and then it's... So that was fine. He turned around. Let's watch this one. Or this one over here. See how he's just spinning? See how he's like corkscrewing? That's not what we want. So he's in an infinite loop, right? So let's only check this when we go in random direction. And I think that should work better. Okay, so let's watch this fellow right here. He's getting too far away from the middle, so eventually he's going to turn around and go back. Eventually. Someday. Maybe. I don't know, Tiger. I think he's gone. I don't think that's working. I don't think that's working. Yeah, I think they all are gone. I don't think that worked the way I wanted it to. Interesting. Interesting. So, goes in a random direction. If the distance to center, then go back to center. And on go back to center, it looks at it. It applies a random rotation. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to do, in all of this, we need to do degrees to radian. That's the kicker here. There we go. Let's see. That's our misstep, I think. Okay. So it wasn't making good direction back to where it wanted to be. And that was the problem. Oops. I didn't mean to shoot that one. Okay. Now let's pay attention to where they are. I see one. I see two. I don't see the third one, but let's keep an eye on this one first. Alright, so he's headed out that way. But now, after the 10-second timer, he should turn around and come back. Ideally. In theory. Nah, he gone. He gone. Okay. Hold on. So here's another theory. I wonder if I'm getting the rotation backwards. You know? And as a result, they are all driving away from the center when they try to return to the center, if you see what I'm saying. So in theory, we've taken away any randomness, so they should all come straight back to the middle after 10 seconds. Right? We can see one right there. There he goes. He or she or they. You know? 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now it should turn and go home. But in fact, it's going the wrong way. Right? Oops, that's a little bit floaty, isn't it? Oh no, it's a regular tree. It's got a trunk. Yeah. So I wonder if we've got this rotation flipped. Captain Furball, hey, how are you? How's your day been? Or morning, I suppose? Rotation Y. Going alright. Glad to hear, glad to hear. Let's see. We're doing some radian to degree math here, trying to make drones fly in the right direction. Right now they're flying in the opposite of the wrong direction, so I want to flip them around. Or what's 180 in radians? It's just pi, right? It's just 2 pi, right? I'm pretty sure. So then, how do we represent pi in Godot? I can just say pi like that, I suppose. That would be far easier. So we don't need to do any of this nonsense. We can just say rotation y equals rotation y minus pi. And that should do it. So here's the deal. They're just all flying away from the middle, and I want them to fly back to the middle after they get a certain distance away. So here we can see him. There's one right there, see? So there he's flying. He's kind of hard to see. But there he goes. And in 10 seconds, he should turn around and come back to the middle. Yeah, I don't think he's turning. I don't think he's turning. They all just kind of pieced out already. Can I just jump this? I cannot. Well, that's good at least. Yeah, they are gone. Something's not working quite the way I want it to. So let's add some logging. He pieced out. So and then let's print a few more things. Or we could even say, just rotate Y 180. It doesn't really have to be any harder than that. And is this right? String, radians to degrees, rotation to Y. Yeah, it looks right. Okay. We can double indent the code. Oh, well, I didn't intend to do that actually, but you're right. It is double indented. I mean, Python doesn't care as long as it's all the same, right? But, why did I have that double indented? I don't know. That's a very good question. Let's see. And then can I get my logs pulled up here? Look at that. All right. So let's see what they're doing. Okay, there's a drone right there. He's coming right for us, actually. Here he comes. There he goes. And the return timer is 10 seconds. So it shouldn't go in one direction for more than 10 seconds without logging. We don't even see a log message. Interesting. Well, that's not right. Let's see. Something's not right here. Let's print in here. Okay. And then let's make sure we've got the center point marked correctly. Oh, that's the wrong. There we go. The center point is right here. How goes the game with the rat characters on the like in the field with the cool camera movement kind of thing? Working any on that? Let's see. Bell Drone center, and then these guys all have that chosen as their center point. Just for sake of the argument, max change direction timer. Let's change this to 5, just so they turn around faster. So we don't have to wait quite as long for that to happen. And let's try that again. Alright, let's go. Let's get over there so we can see what they're doing. Okay, there's a drone. Okay. Stuck with that, still figuring out what we want to achieve with it. Yeah, I mean, that's tricky. Can I shoot this fence? Well, not if I don't have a cartridge. There we go. Oh yeah, we can shoot it. Okay, so they're not even calling the turn function. That's the problem. Yeah, no, it's hard to different this time around because I have a partner. Established way to cooperate. Yeah. That can be a help or a hindrance, depends. Yeah, exactly, because you can whatever motivate the other person to be staying honest and continuing to work on it, but also just sometimes too many cooks in the kitchen kind of thing too. So pros and cons for sure. Let's see. Where this and then here. So it's not turning, and it's supposed to turn when the timer expires. So why is the timer not going off? Let's look. Let's get in the drone scene. Okay. So here, this should be clicking. This should be clicking. Well, oh, maybe that's part of the issue. Let's change this back to 2 or something. That's fine. Let's see. Is this properly turned on? This should auto start. Auto start. I wonder if that was the problem. I wonder if that was it. Because here, on the change direction, go in random direction, this should trip. Yeah. I think that was maybe the problem. I was just not telling it to. Oh, that's probably true too. You're right, because it's not tagged here. Absolutely. Good catch. Ta-da! 100%. Thank you. Yeah, I would not have caught that for another couple minutes, so that helps. That is 100% the problem. So now they should come back. Now I might be let's see, so watch this one. Yeah, they're making turns now. This one's turning, see, but he's not coming back to the middle, so I don't think I wanted to have him flip 180. No, that's absolutely right. There's no way it was gonna do anything without that, so that's absolutely true. But I think I don't want him to flip around. So that we can comment out, I believe. Now let's see what they do. Because they should kind of hover around that same kind of area over there. That looks better. Where'd number 3 go? There's number 3. There we go. Oops. Why did I make this jump hard? Gotta do it. Gotta do it the whole kit and caboodle. There we go. Alright. Yes. Now they're staying... Now they're staying nearby, which is what we want. There, and you can tell. So, if they get a certain distance away, it trips their return home case, which is fine. Now, they're kind of wiggling a little more than we want, so let's tweak that, but that is fixed. So that's awesome. So let's turn this back on so they don't crash into each other as much. And then let's change their max direction to, let's do 10. Let's let them go like quite a ways away before they come back. You know, I think that's kind of cool because that'll add a layer of difficulty. Eventually want to be able to work on it. Yeah, for sure. No, 100%. Good. Good practice. Let's see. So, I like that. So now let's give them all a... Well, first, before I do that, I want to be able to shoot them down. So let's do... That's goal number 1. So I got a little sidetracked by disconnecting timers on accident. We want to be able to shoot them down. So, to do that, we've got hitboxes on them. So let's treat them in a similar way to the way we treat the acorns. So let's look at the acorn script, and what does he do? So this acorn, here we go. I want it to behave in almost the same way. So it's in the right layers, but then we want to put it in a group. We want to put it in the shootable group. So that's the first thing we want to do. So if we look at the drone, and then we look at the group, we want to put it in the shootable group. There we go. And then... Alright. Okay. Hit. So we're gonna... have one of these, and one of these. I think that code right there should take care of it. So if we go to the drone, and we go down here, now do we already have a physics process? We do. So we're gonna want to go over here. We're going to want to add a condition here. So instead of if not flying, so we'll want to initialize it as like that. Cool. And then we don't need them to have an ID just yet. Ask if you intend to switch to full time. Oh, yeah, more of a hobby, I would say, yeah. Kind of, move and slide, if not flying. You know, if I made a job out of what I do for fun, then it might stop being fun kind of thing. No, I mean, if I make a game someday that's, you know, successful or whatever and people like it, then maybe I would consider it, but I'm not like applying at game dev studios or anything. I like my day job just fine, so this is just for fun. If not flying, move and slide. Why does it not know how to move and slide? Are we extending the wrong thing? Kinematic body. What should be? Kinematic body should be right. Yeah. Move and slide. Physics process. Maybe the line above. Maybe I'm misreading that error message. Here. Velocity is not declared, that's why. So we will add something like that. Let's see. Here. And what we can do is kind of extrapolate. So flying and velocity. And we will say physics process movement. We could reuse this right here. Just say velocity, because that's should be the same thing. It is the same thing. It's going to be a vector 3 no matter what. Okay. That's all good. And then we're going to need a gravity vector. So let's grab that. We'll just say this. Like this. Nice. And then, let's see. Drone. Okay, and then it's going to actually keep the velocity that it had, but then it's going to alter it by that, and that's pretty cool. And yeah, I think this is going to work. So then, I think we can shoot these down now. But let's see. That was a long shot. That was probably not going to happen. Here we could probably hit him, though. Oh no, he changed directions. I forgot to take out those log statements. They're all telling me that they're turning. Can probably get rid of that for a minute. Alright, can I shoot you down? Okay, I hit him. Kind of want to switch to game dev, not sure if... No, I would say if you're interested in it, and especially if you... I don't know how it usually works, if you, applied at a game studio or something. I think that's a fine idea. And, on the flip side, if you enjoy your work, then that's pretty cool. Like, it's still going to be work some days, but, there's a lot of positives to that. So, I think that's a fine plan. It doesn't hurt to try it too, because worst case you can go back to what you're currently doing. There's no wrong answer. I don't have a hit sound wired up on the drone yet, and that's okay. So let's add child node, and we'll say audio stream player, and we could make it an audio stream player 3D, but we'll just do a normal one for now, because these guys could be pretty far away. Let's go to free sound. And then let's look for... Nice, yeah, no, for sure. Let's search for short circuit, maybe. Or sparks, or can't spell. Electric sparks, maybe? Probably not. Not quite. Okay. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, what if we... Right, I mean, I can go find a little piece of wood and crack it. I'm just kind of thinking of what kind of a sound effect do I want when we hit the drone. Let's just keep this really simple. Yeah, I mean, look, let's just do this. some super ghetto sound design here. Here we go. That's too close. I mean, don't expect much. Don't expect much. I've never done this seriously before, so I'm just screwing around. I'm trying to think of something crinkly. Like, like, I don't know, like, something plastic breaking. I don't know, I'm not according to this one. Do this. There we go. There we go. That's too close. Alright, and then maybe... just like a bunch of like little metal things. Kind of like tinkle them all together. Some like Allen keys or something. There we go. There we go. That's too close. That sounds like dropping wrenches. But we'll go with it. Alright. Because we just need something simple. So let's say that's the... There we go. There we go. This is going to be our noise profile. Let's see. There we go. So we've got the noise removed. Alright, and let's say that's our main smack noise. Let's turn it up just a little bit. And then, so let's get rid of all this. And let's just say that's our first little piece. And then here, I like that. That sounds good. I want something kind of like short, so I think that sounds pretty good. And then let's just try to line those up, kind of. Like that. Yeah, I like that, okay. We put those two together, maybe. I don't know. That's gonna be good enough for me for now. And then let's just kind of line it up, line it up. And say the drone just got shot. That's the sound. So then let's kind of trim it down. Do I need this first little bit here? I don't think so. Let's go like that, and then let's mix it down. And export as wave. And go enemy drone sounds cool. Oh, thank you. Sound hit dot wave. All right, cool. Good. And then we'll go here. Oh, that's right. That's crashed. We need to X out of that. And let's go sound and Load. Drone enemy hit. Cool. Try again. Alright. And let's see if I can get up here first try. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, success. Alright, can I hit this guy? Ah, he moved on me. Hey! Alright, he's not falling, but we got the sound effect, so we can hit him. Now, he started going faster. And this right here is probably why. This right here. Right, so either way we're going to move and slide. So we can take that out of the if statement here, I would say. Alright, give that a try. I should maybe, just while I'm testing this, make a little bigger collision shape. Well, that's right, I can shoot the propellers still, too, so that's okay. We're going to be fine. Alright. Oh. I missed. Ah. Trying to go too fast. That's okay. Can I hit him from here? Maybe. Oh yeah. Oh, he fell! Hey! Are you gonna get the Steam Deck? Probably not. I'm more of a just PC gamer. Hey, I hit him. Woo! There, down he goes. He bounces. I'm more of a PC gamer, but it does look very nice. I've seen a couple reviews of it. Click. So maybe someday, you never know. How about you? Oh, he's getting away. Thank you, thank you. Let's see, now he should land on the ground somewhere. Where'd they go? I don't know where he landed. That's alright. So, sweet. Goal number 1 is done. We could even, gonna be too expensive to get it from there. That's fair, that's fair. Be some shipping and stuff to be looking at too. Let's see. Do you have a PC then that you normally use for playing games on, or what's your most used gaming system? We have an old PS2 and a Wii, and we use those some to play some like older games. That's always fun. Um, okay, so this goal is done. Now we want to attach a target to these drones. So that's the next part of the challenge. So we're going to give them a cool bell. PC games, yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. My straighten it up a little bit, but my gaming PC is just a wooden box, which is pretty funny. The PS2 as well, yeah. We mostly got it to play Kingdom Hearts, which is a partner's favorite game from as a kid. But oop, this is my PC is a plywood box with a RX 570 in it, which is pretty fun. Nothing fancy, but I didn't have to buy a case, so I just screwed a few pieces of wood together. So it's unique, at least. I don't know if it's cool or not, but thank you. But then, yeah, let's put some of the targets in them. So the targets are under kit, target, bell. And then we want to attach them to the drones. Right, good airflow, good airflow. 100%. And then let's see, let's move these down like about there, I'd say. So what would we say the transform here is? Something like that. That should work. We can just copy and paste that here. What axis is this? The y-axis, isn't it? That's saved, right? Totally, yeah, no, for sure. Thanks for saying hi. Have a good day there. Good luck if it's a work day for you. Hope the day goes smooth. Yeah, no, for sure. You too. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for fixing my bug. getting my signal connected. We got that. And should be on all three of them now. Yeah, that looks right. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to need to make the targets shootable as well. So we need a hitbox for these guys. Thanks, yeah, for sure. I shall try. Go here. And then we want to make this thing as a spatial right now. So we're just going to shamelessly copy my other one. So it is a rigid. What do I have this set as? Oh, it's an area. It's just an area. That makes perfect sense. Okay. So change type to area. And then let's give it a collision shape. Modeled that bell a little earlier today. I think it looks okay. It's nothing fancy, I suppose. Alright. Let's say I could either... this doesn't have to be a perfect. Let's go with like do I have a cone? Is that an option? Cylinder, I think I can do the top and the bottom of the cylinder. No, that's a lie, I can't. Okay, we could just do a cylinder for now. I think that'll be plenty accurate. We can make it a little bit generous, so even if they miss it, technically it'll still count as a hit. Nothing wrong with that. Cool. We'd almost like map it with 2 cylinders so that it's not so inaccurate of the shape. So we can say bottom collision shape, and then top collision shape. Duplicate. And make unique. Yeah, and this margin can goof us up, but I think in this case it's going to be fine. Few rights. And yeah, something like that. Should be about right. I think if they overlap, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, something like that should be okay. Sweet. Yeah, we could even tighten this down a little bit. Just like that. So that'll be plenty good. Cool. That looks alright. So then, yeah. It's got a collision shape. Let's give it a script. So attach a script. That's perfect. And let's copy some of the script from this. And we also want to make it shootable, I believe, but let's look. So shootable and targets are its groups. So and targets. And then what's the collision mask that we want to give it? Layer 2. There we go. And then let's paste something like this in. So that all looks good. We're going to probably want to give it a... Oh yeah, we can change this. We can change this. Let's get a bell. That's pretty perfect. That also sounds pretty good. Kind of like the really high-pitched one. That's nice. Yeah, let's try that one just for now. Just to kind of differentiate it from the other one. So let's see what the license is. Attribution. That's good. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Here we go. Just picking a sound on free sound here. So let's download this sound, and then let's copy it into our credits. So let's make sure we're giving credit here. Go up to here. I think I'm going to rename the project to Plink Mountain. That's I think the name I'm going to go with, but we will get there. So we've got a text file in here called credits, or we should. Yeah, here we go. Credits. And I've given the username and the title. So is usually what I do. So we'll say Inspector J. And they titled it Bell Candle Dampener. That's okay though. That's plenty good for what we're doing. So I've got that. And we've got it downloaded. So then let's put it in the right spot. So if I go to my downloads real quick. Grab that. Garden, target. There we go. And I actually don't have a sound folder here yet, but we really probably should have one. So let's start one, and then we can sort it out later. Alright. Yes, we've got that recognized in our credits. This is the rest of my credits, by the by. So then, if we go into here... Oh no! I think it just crashed on me. I think it just plain old crashed. Let's see. Where did that go? There we go. So we want to add a sound. Audio Stream Player 3D. And then we'll give it... I might actually copy this from the round steel target, just so we get the same kind of distance properties and things. So let's paste it, and we'll just call it ring, and then we will load the right sound. So we're going to go here, Kit Garden, target sound. There it is. That's good. And then if we look at the script here, see, we lost that, but that's okay. We're just going to copy it from here, paste it, and now we're going to get rid of this randomness here. Just say ring.play. And now we have a better solution for this that was suggested to me by one of the cool people viewing, the gentleman from Germany. Lady or gentleman, or person, whoever they may be. I know their name. This is bad. I only have 2 viewers. Names are important. gotta remember people's names. Here we go. Spectre. There you go. Spectre, you showed me the random stream player, which is excellent. So thank you for that. In this case, I actually only have one sound effect for now, so we're just going to use a regular one, but I should really go back in here and change this to a random one instead of doing it like this, because that's a little goofy. But we'll leave that as a cleanup job for another time. So now we've got the script. Let's see. Has been hit. So now when it gets hit, right now it's only going to rotate in a certain direction, and that's okay because we could put a bullet hole on this. That's fine. And the other thing we can do here is we can put one of these targets just on the ground, just to make it easier for us to test it. Alright. And then let's look at the 3D of this. There we go. And then let's put one of the bells just right over here so we can play around with it. So let's look at our kit. Here we go. Target and the bell, and let's just throw it right in here. Maybe like right over there. And then we'll fix its position because it's not in the right spot. Where is it? I don't even know. Here, let's zero out its Y position. There we go. It was way up in the sky. It was in the right spot otherwise, but it was way up high. And then, yeah, that looks fine. It's kind of floating a little bit. That should be fine. So let's try that out. Let's see what that looks like. So I'm not even going to mess with that real quick. Here's the bell. Hello. And let's shoot it. Oh yeah. That's awesome. It... Ha 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 ha. And you know, for our intents and purposes, that's going to work fine-ish. You know, if we ever want, we can eventually, I think I'm out. I still have one more. Alright. If we ever want, we can change it up such that... Now, these don't have to be quite so high in the air. They're going to be harder to hit like this. See what I mean? They're a little bit too high, honestly. This is doable. Okay, now I'm out. Oops. Hey, I got it. Let's shoot the drone down now. It's kind of hard to shoot the drone. Gosh, I can't believe I'm missing. I mean, they're pretty small and they're very high up. So what I'm learning from this is they're way too high. I can make them lower, so this is less of a challenge. Because this is supposed to be the first level, you know. So there we go. There we got the drone. He's dead, Jim. That's pretty cool, actually. I really like it. I really like it. Alright. One bullet. We are out. That was our last one. Alright, I think that's a good stop. Oh, well, let's hold on. Let's bring him to a lower level. Because I think that would be smart. So let's go. Just like that. And then the center, we want him to be on the same Y plane, so it's just we're not doing like trigonometry to decide how far away they are, so it's 20 up in the air, so let's do that here too. So they're all on the same level, so that's good. And then let's see how that looks. We hit it! We hit the bell. I wonder what it would feel like if we made the bullets a little bit more visible. Bye! I really do like that. I really do like that. It's tricky to hit the drone, which is good and bad, right? Because you want it to be a little bit forgiving, right? So that if you miss the drone and you shoot like between the arms, right? There you go. So you can hit the bell intentionally without too much trouble. There we go. The flying of them seems pretty good at this point. I like it. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're still trying to fly. See that? They're still changing direction and things. No, that's perfect. Um, is there still one more? No, I think we shot them all down because one went over the edge and then one of them's over here. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Did I not put an acorn in this secret room? For shame. That's the whole reason it's there. Nice. Sneaky. Awesome. Nice. Alright, that's a good break spot. I like how this level looks. It looks cool. It looks cool. Now, the one other thing we can do now, extremely easily, is we can add one more of these that does not have a bell, but instead has a acorn. And we can make it a little faster and go a little farther. So it's a little bit more of a challenge to catch. It's a little bit. And we could even start them a little bit further away, so they're going to kind of fly in. I kind of want to try this now. They're going to come flying in from, like, the distance. See, there's 1, 2, 3, but the one with the acorn is going to be moving quicker. There he is, maybe? No, I'm tripping. Piece of dust on my screen. Right, so there it is, there it is. Okay, so here he comes. Now here's the trick. We don't want to shoot him unless we know he's over the land, so we can get the acorn off him. Oh, sorry? Oh, yeah, please. Thank you, thank you. I can do it too. Don't worry about it. Try one more time. That's kind of fun, actually. There's a calculation to it. I see it. Okay, there it is. Here he comes. Okay. It's still too far out. Oh, come on. He was coming in. Three shots left. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. Hey, I think we succeeded. Yeah, boy. Sweet. Awesome. Awesome. Good stop spot. I didn't actually know I was still streaming, so there we go. I forgot. Sweet.